So I beat the game off camera. I shared the game with my dad because it was such a hard boss fight. I just wanted him to be there with wanted somebody to be there with it, and I decided I'd call my dad and stream it. And dear God, there's a reason why this is such a hard boss fight. It's the final boss. And dear God, do I love this game. I want to come up with some sort of excuse for why I could, like, not love it because I'm a hipster, but come on. I just, like, this game is too unique. It's great. I want to compare it to other shit, but that's the most powerful part about Ori, is it's so different that you have trouble feeling like that argument is valid, because it's just so different that you lack a comparison that can defeat it. And so you have to judge the game based on what it tried to achieve. And what this game tried to achieve is kind of nebulous. It just seems that it tried to achieve beauty and passion and a feeling of gameplay that hits you right in the heart. And it's such a... Here, let me show you. Let me just show you. I think I'm better at this boss fight now, so maybe I can get it on the third try. I regret that I didn't record, like, you know, me and my dad playing it and enjoying it, but I think he'll remember it. And I'll remember it, so... I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I was thinking about how I don't really want to upload all the videos and it's kind of boring, but this is kind of phenomenal. Like, this is the best part of the game. When was the last time that the boss fight, the final boss fight, was the best part of the video game? Usually that's like just a hurdle or something, and like that you get annoyed by. Stop to kill these fish here. Kind of want to be able to tank a hit over here. This is bad. So this, one of these things are usually going to hit you. Fuck you, cunt! Yeah, that's the hard part. I gotta go fast. Okay, alright. Gotta keep going. That was it. That was the hardest boss fight in the game, dude. That really wrecked me. That might have looked easy, but where the rocks are falling, that section, usually when you get there, you have no health left, and you're gonna get hit by one of them. And even if you get past that, you've got these tiny rocks, and you have to bash every single one of them on the way up, or you're too slow. It's a hard fight. And it feels so amazing having that music pound away at your heart, having the controller vibrate when he gets too close, having this fear and this momentum driving you forward. And this is what you get when you beat him. Another air of dread to pile on top of that fear. And so slowly it unravels. And you see this. Ori and the Blind Forest is a beautiful video game. And its beauty is so much more than just its visuals. And so much more than its audio. I wonder if there'll be a third game one day. Maybe some years pass and the team decides they want to go back to that old feeling and they make the third one. That put a giant smile on my face. So great. I'm so impressed with the game that I want it to not be impressive. I feel threatened by its awesomeness. I want it to be not good enough. But it's such a beautiful game that went out and set out to do what it meant to do. What bad stuff I have to say about it? I mean, look, experiencing a shitty situation, experiencing a bug or a bad mechanic, that's universal through all video games. It's almost how it's supposed to be. And this game has so little wrong with it. The only thing that I could say is wrong with it is the checkpoint, where you have to manually put down your save. But, what else do I have, man? What else do I have to say that's bad about this game? Maybe optimization, you saw when it paused the screen. I didn't manually do that. It does that every time, apparently. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't have to put up with any excessive bullshit in this game. That's what I'm trying to say. It's such a beautiful game with so little wrong with it. I would have to be unfair if I wanted to truly rip this game apart. It's a solid game. It's so good. I gave Will of the Wisps a 9 out of 10. I think Will of the Wisps was better. The platforming was better, so I think it makes to give this one an 8 out of 10. But I also want to give it a 9 out of... It was a good experience. I think this was an 8 out of 10. Only because it lives in the shadow of Will of the Wisps. If I didn't experience Will of the Wisps... I died a lot. It kicked my ass a lot. I've been abused. So yeah, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 it is.